Good morning, Araxians. This video is my casting of Emerald's Week 1 Outfit Wars match of ISV VSA versus NLUX Neo Lux Eterna. I was joined by co-casters ALandWhale and Livnx, leaders of the Betelgeuse division and the Vanu Sovereign Katz respectively. I won't give away the winner, but the match featured quick movement around the map from one team and strong individual plays, as well as noble responses from the other. Later on, you'll see what I will call eccentric interviews from two very passionate outfit leaders while we watch the end of the SKL versus 1TR thriller that proceeded following this match. This is my first time casting a competitive Planetside 2 event. I definitely have a newfound respect for those who have been doing it for a while. The overlay at the top was not updated, so my apologies there, though the zoomed in portion of my screen that you will see shows the accurate match score. Also, my observer cam skills need practice. Nevertheless, I plan to cast the KN1 versus MIID Emerald match coming up this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which should be a clash between two competitive teams, both of whom have a 1-0 record and who are looking for playoff spots. So be sure to tune in. Until next time, I'll catch you on Araxis. Hello and welcome everybody. We are happy to cast ISV versus NLUX on Emerald today. Outfit Wars match number 1. These are two fantastic outfits. I am joined by my friends ALandWhale as well as Livnx. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, what's up? I'm ALandWhale. I lead the Betelgeuse division, and I've been playing with Apollo and VCats for over a year now.
Hello. Well, I'm Lynx, also known as Spades. I lead VKTC. Ah, we've been playing Planetside for a while, right? Yeah.
Yes. Now, today we are looking at a VS outfit on Emerald ISV. They have been around for over 10 years at this point, and they have accrued over 15,000 members and partaken in each of the previous 3 outfit wars. They are taking on NLUX, relatively new compared to ISV, established in late 2019, who has 195 members. Both would be characterized as, smaller activity as live play goes. So we'll see if a full 48 members have made it to the match in just a short bit. But let's go ahead and discuss these two different outfits. Any thoughts, guys?
Well, I'm looking forward to the match. It should be a very even match. Both outfits do have a lot of really good players. Everybody might be sleeping on VSA. They may not know that, but they have a lot of really good shooters. They do get to play it not during prime time, but they usually come out, during the early mornings, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. But yeah, they are pretty solid. About NLUX, I don't know too much about them. So maybe one of you guys can tell us more about it.
Yeah, I think NLUX, I've seen them on live, and they have a few good shooters, and then also they seem to use cheese relatively well for an outfit of their size, and definitely have some vehicle players in there. So I'd be interested to see. Additionally, I think for both outfits, since they don't really subscribe to a lot of metas that are used by others, it'll be interesting to see their strategies and what they kind of pull out for this Outfit Wars match. Let's go ahead and look at the different bases that we have. So starting out, we have Granite Head Reactor. We'll be referring to this as the center base when we go through. You can see it has overhanging ice glaciers all around its center, and it's almost nestled underneath. With a 3-point capture design, we have A point, which is underneath, which we'll go under during the match. We have a B and C point. B is at the lower lobby of this powerhouse, as you can see, and then we have C, which is at the second floor of this triple stack. Now, if we move on over to what we like to call Tech Plant in VKTZ, but known here as Arizak Satcom Hub, you can see why we call it Tech Plant. It is cut in half, given a haircut. We have a B point up at the roof. Then we have A point where it normally stands, but important to know is that it's much more open. You can actually drive vehicles up here as well. And C point down below what we know as grinders underneath there. Wrapping up the 3 main bases, we have up to the north. Speed up a little bit. Ooh, there we go. We have Bitter Gorge Garrison, which is another 3-point. You see each of these 3 points are underneath canopies. We have A in the middle, and then we have B and C underneath different triple stacks. Livin, would you like to speak about the 1-point bases that we have here?
All right, sure. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll do Slate Canyon, what we call Triangle.
Well, one of those is a 1-point base, 4-minute capsule. The base itself is fairly open. It does not have too much cover from the spawn to capture point. So something to remember here is that air to ground, especially air to ground with AoE, will be very effective at delaying the push that comes from spawn. Something also important is that you are able to set up standards right behind the spawn. No, sorry, not right behind the spawn, right behind the capsule. You are able to have a logistics spawn for the attacking team. That's what we have so far for this base. I'm pretty sure that teams are going to be coming up with very innovative strategies, and I'm looking forward to seeing what ISV and NLUX bring to the table today.
Yes. Let's move on to the third and last one.
This one?
Yes, the compounds.
All right.
Before you speak about this, though, chat says me and Spade are both a little bit low in volume, so if you want to turn us up a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
Turn me up, bro.
Let's see. How about now? Go ahead and talk.
Testing. How about that now, chat?
Might be a little too loud.
Well, you'll have to wait.
We'll get
for the delay.
a 1-minute delay. I think
Yeah, it'll be.
That's true, right? My bad, guys. I can increase my volume.
It's not you. It's both of us.
Perfect. I'll take this one then. We have hydroponics compound. This is what we'll refer to as rectangle a lot. You see spawn room down below at the bottom of your screen, shaped like a rectangle with walls all around, a road going through the middle of it, and then a powerhouse building with, once again, a lower lobby A point. Although this one is interesting because it's got a shielded kind of cover all around the short stair area as well as the long stair area. Makes it very easy to kind of point hold and force the other team to commit a lot of forces to kick you off, right? So maybe we'll see that strat. We've seen it in a few other matches take place where the other team likes to force a back cap on this base in particular. Then moving on here, I'll be careful to not show off the work gate. We'll go over to the home bases. This one is on the Omega side, the northern warp gate. Nexus Omega. So we have big entrance. I think 4 entrances, 6 entrances. Yeah, 6 entrances to this central A point. 2 facing the southwest and 2 facing the northeast on each warp gate. And then 2 side doors going to powerhouse buildings. This is the left Dubs door. The right Dubs one leads outside. And then important on this base is that the roadways run underneath in the formation of a T shape. So you have a vehicle terminal coming out, going straight to the warp gate, and a road going through, and you actually have passages through here going around into that powerhouse building that we were talking about. So we're about 30 seconds out from the start of this match. So any last words from our fellow co-casters?
I'm excited to see what happens in the air here. It'll be interesting.
Yes, I agree.
Yep, looking forward to it.
I don't know if this is intentional, but the rectangle on your overlay like kind of zooms in beneath the logo.
Yes, that should show the score in a bit of a larger area.
Okay.
Are you gonna update the teams? Oh wait, the teams are already updated. There.
I will, but
Okay.
I want to go ahead and see everything. Let's see, we
alright,
got
there we go.
ISV on the Omega side. They have a bit of air. It looks like they might not have a full team compared to NLUX. Look over here. They are in full force. Large amount of air. Good variation between Valks, Gals, and ESFs. Looks like they've dropped down onto the center base. NLUX is contesting C point to start out with. See enemy beacons next to one another. Let's go ahead. Check out this max. We got ISV on the point. So they were able to push off the initial push from NLUX. We've got large forces over at Bitter Gorge. We'll go ahead and check that out. So here we have NLUX capturing all 3 points. Let's see if we can change the HUD indicators. I think we should be able to. Nope. Still bugged. We'll just leave it what it was.
Not really much of a
Not much
an
fighting
air
going
battle
on.
going on.
And it looks like ISV is content with just stalling Grant Head Reactor. Oh, now there's a fight. Here we go. This is kicking off. Let's go ahead and check on the tech plant.
Yeah, if you look at the mini-map there's really not much air. Surprising.
Not much here. They pretty much dominated, NLUX did, throughout. And then let's see what's going on C. NLUX flash. Gonna get Northing. Oh, and
Blasted.
the Spitty too. Oh, but the tank mine takes him out. What a clutch 5-head play. This is what we live for here in this match, folks. Ryan 34 is running for his life. Cannot be understated. Let's see, this should be going through soon. Oh no, we got a fight here. Got ISV deployed Gal on top of the powerhouse. Big hold here in front of C point.
ISV is red. Okay, I'm still confused about the colors myself.
ISV is red. Their facilities are colored blue. It is quite confusing. I wonder if
Gotcha.
we can do enemy ally. Yeah, I think the observer cam doesn't have the same kind of settings for Outfit Wars. So we got a good fight here. I mean, ISV is pushing back onto this point here. Oh, well, won't let me go through there. Here we are. Let's see the other two bases. So NLUX does capture Bitter Gorge garrison, and they are already on Slate Canyon hold, it looks like, with a full squad. Meanwhile, still small skirmish at the tech plant, and in the center base we have a few fights as well. Looks like ISV is keen to take this, but can they push onto this point hold with one squad? Doesn't look like they quite have the population here. Let's go ahead and move on over to the home triangle base. Ooh, it seems like we got a lot of hitching today. Nothing. Let's see. Is ISV really anywhere?
Yeah. I haven't seen too much of ISV so far.
Seems like they are at a distinct population advantage.
Yeah. I have been trying to figure out how many members ISV has currently playing. Unfortunately, they do not appear on Faces.
Too many members.
Yes, they don't. They cannot load. But I did get to talk to AntDX316, their leader, and he said they should have about, at least in the mid-20s, but potentially the full 48. So it looks like it might be the former instead of the latter. Let me go ahead and zoom in the map for you guys. We see that Flash is repulled. He's back at it. No tank mines in sight. Good to see that. And let's see if anything happens with this Slate Canyon base.
Someone in the chat actually linked the PS2 alert site, and it shows that NLUX is at 26 people, and ISV... No, this can't be right.
Yeah, NLUX seems to have a full team.
I think it's messed up, but yeah, NLUX has doubled the numbers of ISV.
I see. Let's see. We got some maxes up. We have some small resistance coming out of the spawn room. They are getting air to grounded with no remorse. NLUX has come to play. They want to finish this match as soon as possible. Satcom's going to go through for that team. We're going to go ahead and check to see if there is another back cap being set up on the rectangle base. Nobody here yet. Interesting. There's people in the hex. Looks like 3 folks. See any ground transport happening here? Nope. Just flashes and harassers. It's a different world here. Now this is turned into a ghost cap for NLUX. We'll go ahead and move on. Looks like most of the action will be happening near the ISV warp gate from here on out. 27 seconds left. Let's see, can they make a play? We got I Love Toxic Girls Cloaker running around, looking to get on point. We have a Steel Rain coming down. Max goes down critical. A big max crash from that Steel Rain. We have one medic, Clutch medic, gonna revive this Max. Infiltrator comes in, takes one, gets traded, one heavy in a top doorway. 3 Maxes, very little amounts of infantry. They need to protect themselves because they're the only ones who can contest the points. Ryun coming in with another kill on the infiltrator.
And that Max really needs repairs.
NCR coming in. And they got an NSO Max NLUX does. Oh, I don't think that's gonna last. Here's the push. Let's see, what does it look like from above? Anyone coming in?
Got them on their heels.
Doesn't look like
I
it.
say ISP did a really good job holding there. They were actually on top of the stairs, like in the stairs, right on top of it. There
Solstice
was,
V3 Enjoyer. Yes, they were very good on holding as long as they could, right, against that population. And
yeah,
all
they
that
were
ammo.
actually at some point they were 1 to 2 on the pop there, so that was really well done by them.
Another Max gets pulled. He's just getting melted. His health bar just going down so fast. One heavy heading up to the top. Triple peaked, quad peak, gets 2 and a third. Let's go.
We are proud today.
Light assault. Sorry, my apologies. This revive grenade needs to take him out.
Got another one.
And another.
Oh, the
This
triple
guy
kill.
is cracked. He knifes.
Oh, Lord!
He's got friends now. Let's go. They capture though. Let's see. Are they on the next base? Yes. Yes, they are. It looks like, unfortunately.
Wow.
So
that
this
was-
fight now moves
that was
on.
awesome.
That was probably the play of the game right there. We'll see. They already have an anviled in cloak sunderer on the spawn side of the base. That's interesting to put it there. Let's see. We already see a light assault heading over. Oh. Gets another kill. Let's see. Spearhead. Jay Spearhead. We'll have to hear from him after the game. He is the MVP for today. He's getting gunned down by a turret. Oh, look at this. The cloaked bus actually provides a really large cloaking sphere for the attackers. That's why that position's there. Very smart move by NLUX. Now, these guys are just, they're pushing from the spawn room, which is not the right play. They should be pulling aircraft, hopefully, but even then, I mean, this air dominance is just suffocating, right? This
Yeah, they have no chance with the population.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate.
See some nice individual plays from certain people. There's AntDX himself. Unfortunately,
strike?
he is not the one orbital striking. That is an NLUX orbital strike. Or wait, no, maybe it's not. That's a AntDX orbital strike inbound ISV, and they're actually flipping the point now. Let's go ahead and take a look. Nice, a very nice play actually with that.
Pull it together.
Excellent job. Let's see, where might the NLUX folks come in? These guys trying to go across the top. I'm not sure if they noticed that they don't have to. They just have to hold the actual point. But it looks like all the logistics are down except for this Sunder that's going to look to deploy either on the stairs or underneath in the road. They have a beacon as well. And a galaxy. Let's see, get back on point here. Yes, so you have a group of 4 NLUX with a max. They are getting whittled down though by the infantry. Here's one flanking from behind, takes the NG.
%30 pop, that's rough. All things considered, they did pretty well
behind the
securing the
side.
point earlier.
Yes, exactly. It was a great counter push, especially with that pop disadvantage. And they wiped all the logistics too. Unfortunately, just with the pop advantage, NLUX is ready to bring in more Sundies, bring in more tanks, more air. And this setup is going to be very tough to take care of. We see a shield bus on the bottom on one side, cloak bus on the other, leading up those staircases straight into Powerhouse. But we can see, where is ISV going to come in from? See a cloak flash from AntDX, the man himself. Oh man, look at this man go. Takes out a few, even manages to get into the Powerhouse. Certainly no shortage of effort from that man for his team. See,
I
the
love
Gal
how passionate
starts-
that man is.
Yes. And the Gal finally goes down, so they're reduced down to their Sunderers and the Valkyries up above. Let's see. I mean, I'd like to see the stats after the game. We'll take a look. But definitely some good killers on the ISV side of things. This doorway, though, that is just a meat grinder with the amount of pop. You got medics on either side doing their work. NG drops down. It's not going to do anything. Let's look at it from the inside. We're covering both.
Actually, looking at the, I'm checking out the kill board right now, and that J Spearhead guy, he's #1 right now.
I am not surprised.
Actually, the top 5 players for kills are all ISV.
Love to see it, you know. It's great practice for these 24. They've actually built sort of a frontier, and they've taken care of the air with a Skyguard. Perhaps only one Skyguard. It does go down to that harasser, though, unfortunately. Vanguard patrolling outside. See, I would be interested in them taking out the Sunders and then pushing up from those roadway passages. But I understand the importance to get on point fast. That is the NLUX leader, who apparently got team killed.
There's no surprise there.
Correct.
ISV is still.
Next out another person. I mean, they could retake the point. I don't want to say anything, but
They're still trying to mount a counter push. It is rough with those air hammers just scanning at them.
yes, it is. They brought the flash main has come back, and he's ready to go to the spawn room.
Air hammers, NC maxes, and population, and they almost pushed into that building.
They're getting to the building, which is amazing, right? Another flash has been pulled. Where is he? There we go. He's dodging the shots. Send second. He's coming up. Oh, he's getting shot by the light assault.
They need
He's
a beacon.
up. Oh, 1v1 does not go through. Yeah, you can see the population dwindling even more, so 23% is what we're down to. We see Jay Spearhead, he gets air to grounded. Goes down. Caught between two hard places. Let's see. Any mounting assault from ISV, just... Yeah,
They need to move now.
Doesn't
Are
look
those
like it.
some vehicles in the warp gate?
Some vehicles, not sure what they're doing. But we look at NLUX looking to get their first W in Alpha Wars in a little over 1 minute. I think we saw some pretty good movement from them today. Not like they had to be super fast, right? And what's nice about a match like this is that they don't have to show their hand in terms of strategy all at once, right? Yeah, Triton still pushing. Fortunately, the Max sees him beforehand. The Maxes are now all the way up. Ooh, I love Toxic Girls. Gets taken out underneath the stairs. Spearhead MVP of the game. Disappeared, apparently. Anti-X sums it up, but not without effort for sure.
That was a very good try, actually. They, as somebody mentioned before, they were able to make it into the room twice. So
they almost wiped them off the point. Could have gotten a counter cap. It would have been tough to put 2 bases on the clock, though, with only 20 some odd people.
Yeah, they did flip it though. I saw them flipping it for at least about a minute, and that was good. That orbiter strike that took down the Sunder on top did a lot of work for them.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations to Neo Lux Eterna and NLUX for winning their first match in Outfit Wars. Leader, no jumpers. Let's see, we still have some skirmishing. I always love this part. The Max does survive, though. Oh, maybe not. Lynx, you're in the match. Oh, my goodness. You almost blew yourself up.
Oh, I'm playing.
This is
Yeah.
very interesting. He's cloaking. Oh, he's in the crossfire. Excellent. We'll go ahead and have post-match interviews in the Discord that I will link currently in the chat.
Okay.
See,
Well, are you casting another match after this, or this is the only one that you would assign?
we can take a look to see if anything is running. I think there might be something.
All right. Let's wait for the interviews, though.
Are we doing the interview?
No, I guess we'll leave.
No, you guys can ask questions too. Let's see.
Oh.
I know the observer cam coverage was a little rough, so please bear with my patience as I learn. Let's see, we got Raptor from the Sky from NLUX. We have It's Just Eeyore. We have, who is that? Finder 1212. Oh, we have a bunch over here. Look at this. Everybody around. But let's go ahead and take the opportunity to pull up the PS2 alerts page while we wait for people to filter in. Let's see. Scroll down to the bottom here. This web page is a bit bugged. Here we go. NLUX. So dominating victory. And does it say the amount of time? 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes. You got to get that time down. Next match under 20 minutes, please. Thank you. Kills wise, we had 251 kills for NLUX, and ISV actually almost equaled their kills, 218, which was interesting. Does not have information about the number of players, but we already kind of know that. About 2-to-1 population imbalance. Top frag of the game is Jay Spearhead, as we expected, as well as I Love Toxic Girls. You have Zway Dax and Ant DX himself, and Tintin, who we saw a few times. Leading for NLUX is Daybroke Games, Alexander 1353, and Quiff. Let's see. Yeah, about 2-to-1, potentially even more, honestly, if you look at this leaderboard. But not a ton of people with double-digit kills. Obviously, a bit of a slower match. Let's see, where did all our NLUX people go? Here they are. Oh, let's see. Ant is. He's messaging me. There we go. We should have him in shortly. Let's see, we got another person. Please join the waiting room channel. I assume they are debriefing with their teams. Let's see, how many points were actually scored by NLUX? 420, that is quite the number. Very nice. Actually, 80 points by VSA is quite admirable for the turnout. You see a lot of teams with less than that, and honestly with full teams, so good on them. That will certainly matter if they can get a full 48 roster by the end of this thing. Here we go. Hi, Cy Gemini. How you doing?
Yellow.
Are you from NLUX?
I'm from ISV.
Oh, perfect. So I guess just initial reactions to the match from you guys. I know you were slightly shorthanded, maybe an understatement, but we think you guys played excellently, you know, delaying cap timers and whatnot.
Yeah, I think the experience definitely shows through. It's just disappointing we can't seem to get our pop where we want it to be. I think if we could, it would be a completely different outcome, obviously.
Yeah, I think you guys would have really given them a run for their money. It seemed like a few of the people who were on your team, Jay Spearhead specifically, I Love Toxic Girls, you know, they were really kind of carrying the team and really bringing it to NLUX throughout the match. Any comment on those guys?
I think they're extremely valuable. I think that they could potentially kind of build out the new foundation for our outfit moving forward.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, these outfit wars really put their skills on full display in just a short amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. I think we had, luckily, plenty of time to kind of focus in on those players and see. I think Spearhead had a ridiculous time at the triangle base, as we call it, the one adjacent to the home one, and just killing over and over like 6-7 people to almost save that base, which was really awesome to see that kind of individual skill displayed. Any words just in general for ISV? I know, you know, Outfit Wars is an opportunity to show off. Well, actually, Ant just showed up, so we'll go ahead and invite him. Hello, Ant. How you doing?
Oh, yo, hello.
Initial reactions to the post-match. We know you guys were shorthanded for the entire match, but it seemed like you guys put up some good fights, especially at the last two bases. Some individual skill was showcased as well from your top members.
Yeah, because it's where when there's a 2-to-1 pop, there's nothing we can do. Usually, like the outfit, like we're mainly like an extra layer of communication, so we don't really ideally we don't really, like, in a way, had the movements. I mean, well, sometimes we had the movements with Steel Rain, so we Steel Rain in, and then everybody else comes in. Like, basically, sometimes, a lot of times, we're like the only spawn on like some base on an alert, and it's on prime time or whatever. We're like the first people pushing a base, and then everybody else comes. But we're not really like of course, like VKTZ and SKL, of course, where like all the numbers are there. We're just like, usually we try to like support and develop the beginning, and then everybody else comes. So we try to save bases that nobody else is saving. So we're not really, we don't have the numbers to do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you know, folks will see this match and maybe they'll go ahead and join you, right? That's kind of the exciting
I mean,
thing.
of course, like I was saying in the very beginning, like ISV was never really intended to replace DAP. I just didn't think it would get this big.
Oh, that's
like
fine.
my understanding was like I wanted orders chat, right? I wanted orders chat way back. So the only way to get that fast, because obviously alerts before, like there was a lot of hexes. Like if any hex connected to like another base, then it was cappable. So like way back, of course, like a lot of people, a lot of the leaders weren't seeing what bases mattered. So I had to get orders chat, which saved a bunch of alerts. So it was just mainly to get orders chat, like in the very beginning. It's not like, oh shit, we have training like 3 days a week, we have like a community, we're doing a fundraiser. Like, of course we don't do that stuff. I just didn't think it would get this big wise. Like, of course, unfortunately, we don't have the community like everybody else has. But the people who are in it are actually very good. Of course, like as you saw, of course they could join other outfits. Luckily they stay, but I don't think too much about how everything is. So if people want to leave, they could leave if they want. But it's just, of course, we're not like equivalent to. Originally, it was DAP and Goder and like all that.
Yep.
So,
Well,
like
if you
the
didn't,
first day when I was inviting, it was like I think I got to like 116 people on like the second day of inviting people. Or probably even the first day. So it got motivating.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
can see.
unfortunately, people don't. Like I want like a 24. I want like a 48-man sniper team. I want like cloak flashes. I want air support. Like I want
We
tanks on the ready. But of course, we don't have that luxury. So
It's coming, right? I saw a lot of cloak flashes used pretty well. I actually saw an NLUX flash kill
most likely
somebody
with
and then run over tank mines that the person who he killed
yeah, most likely
placed.
it's just me, of course. I mean, I try to tell people to do, but of course they're good at what they do, of course. But ideally, like when it's in a super underpop situation,
Hands
I
off.
have obviously I have like the methods I use that work. So I had a 2-to-1 KD there, despite having a million enemies like all over the place.
Yeah, the top 5 killers of the match were all ISV players, which is very interesting.
Yeah, but
Man,
that's what they got. Yeah.
We have
it was just like being swarmed by all these BR19 guys, and like I would just turn a corner and there'll be 3 of them.
Yes, I think you were
And
both
then
of you guys were in the top 5, but it was,
the
it's very fun to
opening, I
watch.
mean, that was incredibly fun, even if we didn't get the turnout that we wanted. And I think it's cool that the devs are even doing something like this. But yeah, that opening, like flying in and seeing probably like 15 ESFs in my face,
Yep.
I was not expecting that.
Let's see. So we have, looking at the standings right now, you guys were able to accumulate 80 points, so good on you. And it's looking like, if my calculations are right, you might be playing AODR next round. I think the Sokar's Legion match is still ongoing, so we'll have to wait on that. But we'll see in due time. So any thoughts towards next week and kind of where you guys are going to go from here? I think the focus might be on getting more players. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's that'd be the smart tactical move there.
100%. That has to be first priority, and then the rest will fall into place.
It's like normally we play pretty disorganized. Like I'll just hop in, invite the outfit, and then I'll just fill the rest out with my friends list and random blueberries that I find.
Yep. All right, awesome. Yeah, I think
We did get top 5. I mean, that's really good. I mean, the only reason why most likely we lost was because the pop was like 2-to-1 or whatever it was, 3-to-1.
yes, that is correct.
Well, obviously that's the only reason, of course. Every like NLUX was definitely very good. Like I saw it from the air and everything.
Yeah, I think the center base opener was very fun to watch, the scrimmages that were going on between B and C point. Obviously, eventually they were able to put pressure on Gorge and then the base in front of that. But it was fun to watch. And then obviously the, I'm forgetting the name of it, but the triangle base, the second to last base, the plays to keep that that cap alive were just epic to see. So I thank you guys all for playing hard and providing an entertaining match, and wish you guys best of luck for next week.
Oh, thanks. I know there would be another one, but it's good you cover it because like without the coverage we can't see what happens.
Yes. So I think there's 4 weeks of qualifiers, so you'll have a chance to improve your record over the next 3 weeks.
We're definitely probably gonna lose, but we'll definitely try to like survive.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, there's a few other teams that I don't think can field 48, and over time you play those who are near you in the standings, so it should get more comparable over time.
Hopefully. I mean, from what I've seen, it looked really good because I was in the air and hearing what was going on, but definitely NLUX was moving properly, and it was like they were very coordinated.
They were looking to warp it as soon as they could, right?
No, I mean like they had the aircrafts in the right spots. They had Maxes. They were I mean they weren't really doing every room clear properly, of course, but Like I wiped out like three or four people like by myself at like some 2 control points, but I'm not sure like yeah, but they were definitely they were definitely good. I didn't see what happened on the ground. I was elsewhere. 'Cause I was trying
Yeah.
to recon and stuff.
Yeah, I
But it
did
didn't
see
really
that a
work
few
out.
times. Hear that NLUX has a lot of old school whiskey Stormcore or Wisconsin WSC players. They were a well-known vehicle outfit. About a year ago, they partook in Outfit Wars 3 with different teams, and actually quite good at utilizing cheese and vehicles and that such. And I think we definitely saw that today. Their use of air, their use of Sunderers all over the map, and just being able to lock down the match. I think 48 v 48, it would have been a different story. It'd be interesting to see kind of that meat grinder of a match. Definitely would have been super exciting. But I think what we got was also good as well. So again, thanks guys for joining. We're going to be kind of wrapping things up. We'll hop into the last in progress match just to catch the tail end of it. And wish you guys the best luck for next week. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Nice. So let's see if we can find Midfit versus Go Tier. Looks like it's still in progress. That is an exciting one.
That is, it might be a very close one, unless it started late. We'll see.
We got to find the number. That's the tough part. Let's see. We'll go 8. No. 7. There we go. Here we are. Let's see. 10 minutes left.
There's SKL versus...
Oh, this is SKL versus who? 1TR. Okay. Well, we'll watch this one instead.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah, we have slight back cap or slight ghost cap on Tech Plant. They are really trying to push Slate Canyon and Granite Head through.
As you can see, while SKL is down in points, they are actually up in bases, and all that matters is who has the most bases at the end of the timer, right? So a lot can happen, and a lot can change in the next 10 minutes.
Yes, you see big drops from 1TR. They're looking to resecure this base. We have a push from SKL going up the way. Well, a little slow. I wonder how much pop we see on this match. It seems a bit quieter than I would expect. Looks like 24 from each team on those fronts, and then 1 to 12. Yeah, definitely. Perhaps not a full match again, which might contribute to this this long timer here. Big hold from here. Let's go ahead to the Tech Plant base. See what's going on over there. Nothing, and then Gorge, or Granite Head, I should say.
SKL is defending this one quite well.
Oh, so it looks like this is, yes, SKL is defending it. Trading points here. Captain Cox himself, leader of one. Oh no, that's not Captain Cox. Thought I saw him. He's somewhere, that's for sure. He's using the captain title. That's what threw me off. All these TR titles. SKL player coming in here, gets 1 kill. Where'd he go? Just wrap around the outside. Let's see, so they were defending actually. I got turned around again. We can see, I think is 1TR is the blue team. Omega, yes. SK.
Hey Apollo, we got a NLUX guy in the waiting room wanting to do an interview.
Oh yes, let's go for it. Hey, how's it going? Shotgun Nation. How you doing? Great match from you guys in ISV. I know ISV was a little underhanded, but what did you guys think overall?
I think it was okay. It was quite easy. They didn't bring enough people. Very easy. I NLUX player, but I also representative from KOF. So our outfit has a lot of small side group and friends that come play together. Very good fun.
Yes, very fun indeed. And I think it was aided by the fact that ISV came to fight, you know, fight hard, even if they were short-manned.
Yeah, they did quite well for very few people. But our main problem with this was like they make us have scheduling problem. Like we look at the schedule multiple times. They will switch the schedule. We were supposed to fight them, then fight SKL, then fight them again. Then we don't know what time, what date they break. Don't know how to schedule correctly. We only knew when to fight yesterday. Hiya!
I know. Can we get a hiya in chat? My goodness. It is crazy how the schedules. So you guys were rescheduled 3 times, right? And the match was moved around 3 different enemies. We see a double orbital strike here.
It was good fun regardless. You guys put up good fight. Even though your numbers, you didn't get full numbers. It was good fight. Not bad, not bad. We
Yes.
enjoy it.
Looking forward to what you guys do in next week's match.
We want to fight SKL. They are enemy, but we never get them. Hiya!
maybe by the end.
If you listening, NLUX fight SKL next match. If they, you know, same score lah. We probably higher score. You see our score? Nice number, 420. Perfect. Cannot ask for better result.
Absolutely. All right, have a good one.
I'm so happy. Quickly, hold on. I'm gonna load 1 round of buckshot real quick. Put it in. Very nice. Oh, hold on. My
Yeah, go for it.
we all very happy, but I don't have much time. I'm going to my rice cooker going off. I got my rice are gonna
yes.
burn very soon. I got no time, but thank you, Apollo.
You're
We very
welcome.
much appreciate the casting. Good job.
Bye bye.
That
That
was,
had to be a
interesting.
troll, right?
That was interesting.
had to be a troll. Maybe not.
It's okay, bro.
We'll
it's,
see.
It's okay. It's
We had
whatever.
the most epic fight going on in the background over here on Slate Canyon Hold from 1TR. I think I counted 4 orbital strikes between the 2 different teams.
I counted 2. I counted 2. One was
2 at once.
blue.
Well, not all from the same team. Let's see. We have 1TR
Yeah,
up here.
but they used quite a bit.
Yes.
But yeah, that was a very interesting interview. We'll see how they do next match.
They won't go here. Let's see. Is SKL, they're pushing. I think their play would be to. They're going for Nexus substation. But I'm not sure they're going to get it. Here we go. We got VS here. Pardon me. Now this actually can be turtled, so 1TR only has 1 minute 25 seconds to push in here. Let's see, what's the reinforcements like? We got some Valks. Air to ground going on. They can actually hold this and get the win. Any comments here, guys?
SKL is very close to winning right now. There is a bunch of skills outside, but they're not able to reinforce inside.
1 minute is
They are
a
actually
very
disadvantaging
long
infantry.
time. I
They're
think
disadvantaging infantry.
everybody from SKL needs to be bringing logistics over here. Gal drops on, I would recommend door 3 right here underneath us
Reestablish control of the facility.
to drop. Get about 6 maxes or so, 5 maxes that I see, and about 10 infantry on point.
Very excited for SKL to bring it back. 1TR is coming out to door 1.
They're pushing well to maxes. Oh, a max goes down. That's important right there.
Big
That's gonna
C4 on
cripple-
long stairs.
Yeah. Keep an eye on long stairs on the other side of this room. You can see a push from that door as well. Or short
So
stairs,
this is
I should
something.
say.
This is something that SK is doing quite well, right? So the hallway is something that can be turtled quite well. However, the point is on the first floor.
Look
A
at
lot of
this.
teams make the mistake of staying on the hallway.
Yes.
SKL is not doing that. They're actually all piling on at the point and they get a capture.
They've
Very
actually,
good job, SKL.
The facility is lost.
they've actually finished finish first. They win the match.
And more importantly, this could have ramifications for the afterwards match for next week, because now the team with a loss and highest point number has become 1TR.
Oh,
with
yes.
275.
So we might see a rematch of this exact team, which is very interesting. We originally thought that B-Way and VKTZ would be that, but it seems like SKL has taken a feather out of B-Way's hat and done the same thing by capturing 5 territories at the end. So fantastic work there, and on a 4-minute base cap as well.
Well, can you zoom out and go to all the other bases? There's something in play, because this one is not gonna count anymore.
There is not anything in play.
Ooh, so yeah, this is the last base, guys. Good job, SKL. And this has become quite possibly the rematch for next week.
Just want to double check. Yes. All right, awesome. We're going to go ahead and raid the SKL match holders. Let's just check to make sure the go-tier match did finish. Midfit does win. Very close match, 258 to 242. So very nice to see that. We knew that would be hotly contested. We're going to go ahead and raid the post-game interview for SKL 1TR because that was a thrilling finish. And we are signing off here from ISV versus NLUX, and see you all next week. Bye-bye.
All right, I guess.